Hey everybody, welcome to Political Fight Club. This episode is about something awesome. Abby Martin won her lawsuit against the state of Georgia. I'm going to fill you guys in on exactly what happened. This is a huge win for free speech in this country. I can't understate it enough, and of course you guys know I love Abby Martin. She's awesome, especially on foreign affairs. I highly recommend you follow her. She does a show called The Empire Files, which is really, really awesome. So back in February of last year, Abby was scheduled to give a speech at Georgia Southern University, and before the speech, they gave her a piece of paper that stated that she was not going to be allowed to give that speech unless she agreed to not do BDS, which means boycott, divest, and sanction of Israel. So basically, they're saying that you don't have the right to protest Israel if you're going to be giving this speech. And then when she refused to sign that paper, they canceled her speech. And I think they canceled the entire event that was based around it as well, which is bananas. So she, of course, sued and won, rightfully so, under the First Amendment. That is unconstitutional, and a federal judge just decided that yesterday. So I'm going to read to you here. It's from RT. A Georgia law created to discourage the anti-Israel BDS movement has been ruled unconstitutional in a move that activists are celebrating as a huge victory. The ruling stems from a lawsuit filed on behalf of journalist Abby Martin, formerly the host of Breaking the Set on RT. Martin refused to sign a contract pledging that she would refrain from boycotts against Israel ahead of a planned speaking engagement at Georgia Southern University. When Martin refused to comply, her appearance was canceled, and she later filed lawsuit with the Council of American Islamic Relations and the Partnership for Civil Justice Fund. Judge Mark Cohen wrote in his ruling that Georgia's law, quote, prohibits inherently expressive conduct protected by the First Amendment, end quote. Damn right. So it's not only the right to free speech, you guys, it's the right to protest also. And this is obviously against both of those. This was a slam dunk. I'm glad that she won, but, you know, in this country, nothing is certain. And particularly not free speech. You know, we're seeing censoring like nothing we've ever seen before in this country right now. So this is huge. It makes it so that I think they had a state law before, and it overrules that state law, making it so that you cannot, in fact, make anybody sign these, waivers of BDS to speak inside the state. And it sets the precedent, makes it so that no other state is going to be able to do this as well. And that's okay. I'm not one of those hipster lefties who's like, I don't want certain people to be able to give speeches on college campuses or whatever. If people want to go give those speeches, if you want to have like David Duke or Marjorie Taylor Greene or whoever go and give a speech on the college campus, they should be able to speak their mind. But it is not required for anybody to actually go listen to those speeches. And if they go listen and they disagree with it, it is not, it's our right to say what these people are saying in their speeches is ridiculous and make fun of them and laugh them out of the room. But, I'm a free speech absolutist. I just did a video earlier today talking about how Ron DeSantis actually did some good in Florida on free speech. And certainly the optics around what he did in terms of making it, he's going to fine big tech companies when they deplatform people, like what happened with Trump. That, in my opinion, the optics are great on that. And he's going to win a lot of votes, and he's going to take a lot of Trumpists home in his pocket for fighting for that. But it's also the right thing. So it's crazy to me that in this country where we are always talking about the Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution, we still have to fight for things like this. And thank goodness for Abby Martin going out there and actually getting it done. She wins her lawsuit against the state of Georgia in a huge victory for BDS movement, but also free speech. That's what this is really about, you guys. This is really a free speech and right to protest issue, and that's a huge victory here. So good job, Abby. I've been reading her stuff for 6 or 7 years now, maybe longer than that. She does excellent work. She's one of the best journalists around. So I highly recommend you follow her on Twitter and check out the Empire Files on YouTube as well. And good job, Abby. Bravo. Keep fighting the good fight, guys.